One thing I've come to understand with politicians is that they do all the budgets, they do everything, and you begin to look at your life that what am I doing wrong? You know how to rack up the numbers, you know how to do all those things just to get their position. At the end of the day, I just feel they are not working for the common man. Kind of just done their budget. And let's take a listen to the news. Tell me what you think at the end of the video. I will comment at the end of that side of the video.
CTV's Abigail Beeman has been asking questions of the experts, and she's with us now. Abigail.
Sandy, experts say this was more of a big picture budget with not too many takeaways that would impact Canadians tomorrow or in their daily life in the short term.
At an Ottawa light rail yard the morning after the budget, the Prime Minister highlighted its $51 billion Build Communities Strong local infrastructure fund.
Canada's strength wasn't built in the halls of Parliament. It was built in our communities.
An attempt to make a high-level budget he calls generational, relevant for average Canadians. As many economists say, while positive, there were not many takeaways to impact daily life.
The government is moving in the right direction, but seem hesitant to go all in on this. When we look at the amount of support that was provided to the economy is less than we were expecting. We looked at the depth of the cuts. It was less than we were expecting.
Randall Bartlett points to previously announced tax cuts and a new promise to lower bank fees as impactful, but a budget with a tricky big picture narrative.
The tough thing that I think we'll see is that a lot of this is going to help kind of prevent Canada from being in a worse situation because of the trade war with the U.S.
They're worried about how they're going to pay for their grocery bills. They're worried about how they're going to afford tuition. They're worried if they don't have a doctor. And this budget doesn't do anything for them.
The big bet that Mark Carney's making in this budget is on the patience of Canadians.
Scott Reid calls it a 30,000-foot budget, with reorienting our economy and restructuring business investment taking as long as a decade to have tangible impacts.
They may be absolutely necessary, but they are not urgent. And Canadians tend to think, worry, and vote on the basis of urgency.
Reid says the government needs to focus now on showing Canadians how they can benefit from the budget on an ongoing basis, not just on budget day. The government tells CTV News today's train depot announcement was just the start of a cross-country tour to promote the budget. Sandy?
Okay, CTV.
Well, to see how that works out for them. But personally, all I know is, as common humans, you want your rent cheaper, cost of living cheaper, things working on how they're supposed to work, not just by the numbers. Because how I feel is they should be aggressive about the whole thing. The trade war is there. They didn't start today. And the most important thing is just to make things easy for people, easier. And it will be fun. Let's keep our fingers crossed and see how all this works out.